After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 San Diego Padres.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Steve, what's the key for them here tonight?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Jaime Garcia is on the mound for Game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, expect to see a ton of sliders in this one. That's his out pitch. He's got great movement, and that's his go-to anytime he's in trouble.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Hey, guys, Herrera can absolutely fly in the outfield. He's got that good, quick first step, runs tight, efficient routes, and he follows the ball as well as anybody when it's in the air. Should be a great outfielder for a long time to come.
Gene Segura will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. And if he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch, 7:05.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Weather, not much of a factor for Game 2. 71 degrees our first pitch temperature. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, DJ.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And a couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Mark Trumbo takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping an eye on him.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Coming to the plate now, Kendrys Morales. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Marlins strand a pair, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be the difference maker, as he often is. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he means to this game, how he impacts it defensively, gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him.
Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jonathan.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And you know, guys, it's really cliche to say that this is an important game for these guys. Obviously, every game's important in the postseason, but you just can't afford to go down 2 games to nothing in your own ballpark. That's just going to be way too hard to come back from.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Jose Abreu gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Miguel Sano We'll dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 1-0 San Diego. Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Mets back-to-back hits now to start things out in their half of the second. They're in good shape to get on the board here and tie up the ball game.
So stepping in, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
2 straight singles, now a walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Carlos Martinez will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball. That could be huge.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Lined back over second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. DJ LeMahieu steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 2 and the Padres 1. Adam Jones will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Adam Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and a rather easy first out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Shea.
At the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Well, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and two, living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Neil Walker. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Mark Trumbo is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch on its way. Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting,
Todd Frazier is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Push to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Chris Davis will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Francisco Cervelli digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Catcher,
Jaime Garcia settles into the box for his first chance. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
1 out, nobody on. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. And that misses 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and the runner back.
Just checking.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And this is one dude that's tough to phase out there. After getting hit by the pitch, he says, all right, man, you're going to pay for that. He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
2 out here and a runner at second. To 2-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Full count, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Salvador Perez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Stepping in now, Carlos Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On the move is Eaton. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Still 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins,
Gene Segura steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Miami. Jose Abreu is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 10.
Adam Jones is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you he wanted that swing back, too. He got a fastball to hit, and it seemed like he put a good swing on it, but he just missed it.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Davis has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. Mark Trumbo heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he falls behind 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk them, so you end up throwing him a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Kendrys Morales will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Simple throw over there.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. On his way to pitch number 100. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. One and two, here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Here's Chris Davis now. Fly ball heading for the alley. Herrera on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Good AB right there. That 1-out double there gets him a run. And now, with runners on second and third, another base hit can make this a big inning.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brad Boxberger is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Boxberger.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This is not the time to go helping him out. You've got 2 men in scoring position, so the pressure's on him, not you.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
With one out, definitely a strikeout situation with two men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. In now is Adam Eaton as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With two outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
1-0 count. Here it is. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count now. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Yeah, if you can get him to chase here, great. But I agree, Steve. I don't think you come after him and risk a 2-run single.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is now over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Middle of the night downtown. It's now 4-1 Miami. Jay Bruce will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Tap fouled at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bruce around the bag heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Neil Walker is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Bounce to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. Joe Mauer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
First and second here with nobody out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Sliced hard on the ground. Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Odubel Herrera will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Jonathan Villar will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse,
it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Friars forced to settle for just the one. 5 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 4-2. Francisco Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
57, Francisco Rodriguez.
Adam Eaton will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it is. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Gene Segura Stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Miami's out in front, 4-2. Jose Abreu will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First offering on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
It's sharply toward third, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Miguel Sano will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Davis is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Adam Jones will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. Hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Here's Neil Walker. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at Petco Park. It's on to the seventh now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. DJ LeMahieu is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
The 1-0 delivery. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Mark Trumbo will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Tag made by Walker, and he's out at second.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
Todd Frazier steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and it remains a 4-3 game. Francisco Cervelli will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and that's going to be a bit of a turnaround right here. You figure off the crack of the bat that you got the first out of the inning. Instead, now you're looking at a runner in scoring position following that error.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Luke Hochevar will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Luke Hochevar.
Justin Bour will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Justin Bour.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
In now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Trying to hold the lead. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Jonathan Villar will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 4-3. Cody Allen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Cody Allen.
Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Kendrys Morales.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Allen's ready. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Now, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 6th spot, number 38, Justin Wilson. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot,
Jose Abreu strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
leading off for the Padres, first baseman.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Miguel Sano will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Boy, what a huge home run late in this ballgame to tie it up. And you know who knew it was a home run before the hitter did? It was the pitcher. He knew as soon as it left his hand.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Number 10, Adam
Into the box now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21,
Jay Bruce stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
2 out, nobody on. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up one home run in the inning. So this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Neil Walker will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Marcell Ozuna will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
Adam Eaton steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Leading off for the Marlins, the center fielder, number 1.
Allen has the target. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Hit back up the middle. VR is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 4.
Denard Span will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Span.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Nope.
A close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Ozuna. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Gene Segura strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. This game's all tied at 4. Denard Span will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
number 8, Denard Span.
Nate
Now
Jones
pitching for Miami.
come on, needing to get
Number
3 outs here to
65.
try to send this game to extra innings.
Jones.
Francisco Cervelli steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Francisco Cervelli.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to short. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Colby Rasmus will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Odubel Herrera stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still all square at 4 apiece. Jake Diekman will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Number 41, Jake Diekman.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He drew a walk his first time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. gets taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Well, anytime you're leading off an inning, it's true. You don't want to just go up there blindly swinging at anything close to the zone. But you also want to at least take the bat off your shoulder. I mean, he phoned this one in.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it comes. That misses. 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Jonathan Villar struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Goes the other way with it, as this is in the air down the line in left. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
The first baseman, number 79.
Jose Abreu strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
That's a good at-bat there. Now, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Miguel Sano will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll get there at third. And now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Adam Jones will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And this series is tied at a game apiece as they will walk off winners.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at-bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 5-4. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout 42,000. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.